What's going on, everybody? Rogers Based here with Season 3 of the Japan Time Podcast, Episode 11. And today, we are going to be talking E3 predictions. Boys, we are 1 week away from seeing the next Super Smash Bros. Game. We have a lot of stuff to talk about, not just in regards to Nintendo, but all the different companies that are going to be at E3. We've got Coast this week.
Nintendo game!
Stop.
Gareth.
I hate this.
Hey, what's up? I'm on my phone at the airport.
Hi.
Ooh, of course.
Ooh, you cut out, my friend.
That's not... Well, this is going to be a Malaysia Time podcast, I guess. That's how
Why'd you fix your damn mic?
Yeah, your mic kind of sounds.
This has been going on for literally years, all right? I'm tired
You
of
sound
it.
muffled. You sound muffled right now.
Where is your mic quality? Why
My microphone's literally right next to my mouth right now.
Okay.
Right.
It's
My
not
microphone's literally inside the Atlantic
It's
Ocean.
been, it's been 2 years, and you're still cutting out. What's going on?
Well,
Man? Just get a
2
whole new
weeks
computer.
since I met Tito. So welcome
Hello,
to the
friends.
show, Tito. We've got Viram, of course.
Hey, they call me young 53 months.
Oh,
We've got
okay.
Zeph.
Hey.
We have our very special guest this week, Mr. D1.
It's a pleasure. I'm glad to be back. What's up, y'all?
Okay, why does it sound like there's 3 pillows on top of your mic, Roger?
I don't know why there are
What
pillows
is
on my
going
mic.
on?
Nah, he does this on
Is this
purpose. It's
better?
a
That
running
That
thing.
boy Roger's actually
It
pillow
sounds
talking.
like you're underneath a blanket trying to
Yes,
talk to
hello, talking with
Okay. It's not.
so I was gonna.
It's not any better.
Anyway.
It might actually be worse.
Okay, well, I'm gonna put the pillow.
Oh
back
my
on.
God, it's worse.
Oh my god.
All right, well,
Okay, there you go.
Hello?
we're kicking off the podcast talking about the first press conference of E3. Care about, but we got to talk about it first anyway. And that's Electronic Arts.
Oh yeah, true.
Only thing I care about is
11
Anthem.
a.m. on Saturday here at the EA
All
conference.
right.
Three live concerts, 10 celebrity guests, and 1 game. That's what I'm expecting.
Hey man, no, come on. There's got to be at least 2 games. There's got to be FIFA and there's got to be Madden.
Okay, yeah, 2 games.
10 celebrity guests.
So I know BioWare has been working on Anthem. I'm excited to see how that turns out. For BioWare's sake, after how bad Mass Effect Andromeda was, they've also been working on a new Dragon Age. Hoping on that.
Don't
forget they also-
Mike.
Yeah, what's going on with your microphones, man?
I am at an airport.
Yeah, but Dareth has an actual
An excuse. I have no excuse.
You sound fine now.
EA also announced Battlefield 5 a couple weeks ago.
Oh, right.
So we're gonna probably see a bunch of that
Yeah, I
stuff.
think they confirmed multiplayer stuff at the
Yeah.
conference.
But other than that, I agree with like Anthem stuff.
Anthem seems legitimately interesting, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Kinda,
want it.
yeah.
I just don't want EA to fuck it because I know it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna get an apology at all. If they're gonna be humble at all.
EA being humble? Come on now.
Yeah, probably
Anything Star Wars related at all?
No.
not. No, do not show Star Wars.
Okay.
Because I'm wondering if they
move.
still even have the rights to the IP. Because I know
They
like
do.
Disney signed
They
that.
have
They do still.
the Titanfall people working on a game.
Dang, that's unfortunate. That really is.
Is EA doing the? Oh no, that's Visceral, isn't it? Who's making the Avengers game?
That's
Square
Square.
Enix.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
Something's coming tomorrow.
Pretty soon, actually.
I hate this
Yeah.
podcast so much right now. What's happening?
Podcast,
Are
come
you
on.
serious, guys?
His mom is on the podcast now.
But he's picking it up Monday.
Tom could be on the podcast.
Ghost?
That's totally fine.
Hey, Adam's
Mute
mom.
your
welcome to
mic, you
Japan Time.
dweeb. What the hell?
Yeah,
Hey, ask her what her favorite
Yeah.
Nintendo game is.
But he says if you want.
Oh, really?
Who's your favorite Smash character?
You want to give
Toast!
for now. give him the
He's,
Great
he's not.
input.
He's not gonna.
The first female guest on Japan Time.
Okay.
True.
Right?
That is not
and
true.
I'll help you
Is
a
it?
little bit with it.
Okay.
There's
Yeah,
gotta
other
be
people
true.
on.
I don't
No, no,
remember
no, no.
ever.
He actually didn't mute.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
We'll
That's
figure it
crazy.
out. So
Wow, that's OD.
At one point, I'm pretty sure she was.
All right, go ahead. I muted him.
There we go.
All right. That's I mean, I guess that works.
So
they're gonna
moving
have
on
an
from
indie.
Electronic Arts.
No,
then we're not
they
gonna-
gotta have an indie, right?
Oh, I guess you're right. Yeah, I guess.
They had A Way Out last year.
Let me get Garden Warfare 3. There it is.
Oh, that'd be cool. There's been. Should we talk about leaks at all? Should we talk about rumors?
We can get to that once we get to the Nintendo section, because obviously some of the EA games are in there. But I think other than what we
I
brought
have
up,
to
I don't think
unmute
there's
you.
really going to be anything else.
Yeah,
I probably won't watch this one
not
live, to
excited.
be honest. What I'm actually
conference?
kind of excited about
Yeah, I don't think anyone
is
cares.
Microsoft.
Woo.
June 10th at 1 p.m. Pacific time. This is the first of the really big conferences. And, you know, this is going to be an interesting year for Microsoft because they do not have a booth at the show. They just have a mixer booth.
Really?
And everything else, yeah. And everything else is going to be in the LA Live area that's adjacent to the convention center. So there's nothing actually on the show floor.
Yo, that mixer booth about to be
That Microsoft
handing out
has.
dollars if you're a Twitch streamer.
Yeah, they will be.
They're
They
gonna look.
will
Hey,
be.
you stream on Twitch? Hey, I'll give you how much you make on Twitch every year.
They definitely
They've
been on
deadass
the
done that. Yeah, they've deadass done that
Yeah.
plenty of time.
So many
Is
people are moving
is that
their
a breach
mixer.
on anything, or can it legit do that?
Of course they can do that. Why would that be?
Of course, it's not illegal
Definitely.
to try to poach.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to salary streamers, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is an interesting
I want-
take on
They're
it,
giving
you
them
know.
incentive to stream over there instead of on Twitch.
Yep.
I want Microsoft
Exactly.
to do well this year.
Yeah.
I really want them to be. I want them to go back to the Xbox 360 days. I miss that time.
Yeah.
360 was tight. I do think one thing we should expect, just based on the rumblings that I've been hearing about Microsoft, is that I think we should expect a different version of the Xbox One X. Like new hardware. I mean, the same hardware, but developed by a different company. Because based on the rumblings that I've heard sort of around the industry, it sounds like it is basically Microsoft's last console. And they are going to be putting the Xbox brand and giving the Xbox tools to other developers to then make their own versions of the Xbox One X. So I'm curious if we're going to see any of that at this E3. It seems like the right time to do it, especially if they don't have a booth, because then that would make sense that maybe they would be displaying the new hardware at other people's booths that are potentially working on the new versions of the Xbox. Games, like, what do you guys expect to see? I feel like Sea of Thieves kind of came out, people played it for a week, and then it kind of died a little
And the
bit.
expansion didn't hype people up either.
We'll probably see Crackdown.
Halo.
assuming we'll see
No, I
that.
don't think we're gonna see Crackdown.
So like right now, the only unreleased game that they have that I think they have is Crackdown 3. Nothing else is announced.
Yeah, Crackdown was supposed to come out November last year, and
Yeah.
nothing happened with it.
Weird.
Should we talk about the leak?
Go ahead. What happened?
Gears of War 5 is probably
Yeah.
gonna be there.
Yeah.
I was just about to ask about whether or not they'd have a Gears of War game.
What else? Oh, Forza as well. It's definitely gonna be there. It's there every year.
Forza, they're going to bring a car on stage, as they do every year.
I'm hoping
Every year they got a car.
I'm hoping with the events that happen with Halo Online, something comes out of Microsoft with that, but I highly doubt it.
Wait, is Microsoft always the people that have Just Dance on the stage?
No.
No, that's
Nah, it's Ubisoft.
Ubisoft.
That's Ubisoft.
Okay, because that's the part I'm looking forward to the most.
Oh,
I am
jeez.
pretty sure one year Microsoft did have the Just Dance Star Wars minigame on stage. 'Cause I think that's the first time we saw Raiden Solo featuring Han Solo was during the Microsoft press conference a couple years ago. Yeah, I don't. Beyond that, I'm not really sure. If I had to make a prediction, I would say that I think we're gonna get at least one big Japanese developer announcing that they're bringing a game that you're not going to expect at the platform. So whether that's like Final Fantasy or
Shenmue.
Oh no, Sony's kind of
I know,
funding
I know,
part.
I know.
Yeah. So maybe not Shenmue, but I think there's going to be some type of Japanese developer push to kind of make up for what happened last year with Scalebound.
Yeah, I don't know if you mentioned, but Crackdown 3, I think they might be touching on that at E3. And as far as like Gears of War is concerned, do you guys think they might have a battle royale version since that's all the rage?
No!
Nah,
Why'd you
Gears-
put
that's
those
not
words
Gears.
out of your mouth?
Sorry.
Battle Royale would fit Halo better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would
see
be
them
interesting to
announcing
see
that,
how they would spin it on Gears of War, because they have their horde mode, which is pretty cool, and just the design of Gears of War overall is pretty cool. But I don't think it necessarily would expand well into a battle royale.
No, because that entire game is basically based on like close quarters, like transitioning. Like,
Yeah, it'd be the battle of who mashes better. Essentially.
yeah. I like Gears of War is a game I'm actually like the only Microsoft game I'm very excited for, just only from a narrative standpoint.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how many people played Gears of War 4, but that ended in a very. It was probably one of the better endings of just in general, like games like that in a while. So if anything else, I mean, I'll watch a playthrough. I might not buy a console for Gears of War 5 like I did for Gears 3, but
Well, it'll be on PC.
yeah, it'll be on PC. So I'm not. So
Yeah,
probably, but-
everything Microsoft pushes out now is on PC.
One thing I wanted to touch on too, Roger saying that this might be the last time Microsoft decides to have a console. It is interesting that you said that because they will be holding their biggest Xbox sale of the year this week, starting on Thursday. So there's going to be hella discounts on games, the Xbox Game Pass, Live Gold subscriptions, and even $50 off any of the Xbox One consoles. So I wonder if that's a telling sign.
I mean, I think it might be. Again, I've been hearing this since last year. And I mean, it just seems sort of like the right step for Microsoft, because ultimately right now PS4 is the juggernaut when it comes to home consoles. Then you've got
100%.
Nintendo with their own niche with obviously the handheld market, and they've got like the strongest first party, I think, of any of the other companies. So naturally Nintendo is fine too. And Microsoft obviously was dominating during the 360 era, but sort of has been slipping recently, and I think they realized that they can't really grab that console market that Sony has. People are already so invested with the PS4. And so for the remainder of this generation and potentially moving into the next one, which is the whole reason why they did Xbox One X in the first place, and they tried to future-proof the console, like I said, I think they're going to farm out all of their development stuff to other manufacturers. So like I think we'll get an HP version of the Xbox One X. I think we'll get like, you know, all the different computer manufacturers. I think we're going to see their versions of the Xbox
Steam
One X.
machines.
Steam machines
That's
done with the Xbox branding, and that will be their own like way into the industry to sort of make their own little, you know, place. They
Yeah,
don't have to directly compete
Microsoft
with
bought
Sony.
out GitHub, so that might have maybe something to do with it.
Kill me now.
Oh,
That's bad.
It's kind of sucks though that, you know, Microsoft has done so poorly to the point where they're being pushed out of the market,
Yeah.
kind of like how Atari did.
I mean, this one's actually just Microsoft's fault with how they announced the Xbox One. Just gave Sony the keys to just win just by saying, "Oh yeah, we're not doing any of that."
Yeah.
That's true. But I mean,
Yeah,
we still get to play the
Xbox
good games.
They just
on
don't
our
have the
PCs. Yeah.
Rest in peace, Scalebound,
have
man.
an Xbox to play Cuphead.
I
We're
might
gonna see
have bought
anything
the
from,
console for Scalebound. To be
Yeah,
honest.
me too.
Oh, did you really?
I might have if it happened. I would have bought an Xbox.
Anything from Studio MDHR during this
They do what again?
Cuphead?
Oh no,
Yeah.
Oh.
If anything,
Teaser
that
of their
might
next
be
project?
that's way too soon.
yeah. What'd you
I
say?
mean, maybe, like,
A teaser of
DLC.
what?
The next game is going to end up being, because I mean, it's like Cuphead was such a massive success last year, so either maybe like an expansion pack for Cuphead or some type of announcement of like a new project, or just the simple announcement that they're working on something.
Yeah,
not even
maybe
like a
maybe
title or anything.
at least like the smallest teaser, but I doubt we'll even get that.
Oh, Ori will probably be there. We'll probably get the first gameplay of that.
What's it called again?
Last
What's the
year?
new title? It's
Will
like-
the Wisps?
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's a nice.
Yeah,
I like that
yeah.
title.
Yeah,
Sure.
and we'll probably
mean-
get a Halo with the beta when you buy Gears of War 5.
Yeah.
That with Halo 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then there you go. Just repeat history again.
Or Crackdown, either one.
They did that with Crackdown. I forget which game it was.
Yeah, they did with Crackdown
I
and
think it
Gears
was
of War.
Crackdown 1. I remember Bulletstorm got you Gears 3 beta.
Yeah.
Think we're gonna get any Minecraft on stage this year?
Yeah, that we got
Yeah.
it here.
Honestly-
announcing Minecraft and Smash.
Oh god.
That
Interesting
thing.
take, because if there is anything Microsoft related in Smash Brothers, do you think we could see it at the Microsoft conference?
Nah. It would have to get announced during Smash, though. Like, it wouldn't. It just wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah, because people who watch or who are waiting for Smash Bros. News would watch Nintendo.
If anything, they would say, "Watch Nintendo's presentation for more" or something. I don't know.
Trying to think. I'm pretty sure none of the other none of the other third parties were necessarily tied to a specific system. I guess Snake would have been kind of the closest on Sony systems.
Yeah.
Because wasn't Snake announced at or around E3 for Brawl?
It was in the
E3.
Brawl reveal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that wasn't in the Sony reveal. That was just for Nintendo's reveal.
Yeah.
In fact, Brawl wasn't even shown off that E3 during their press conference. So that was the big Wii year. And they ended up showing off Brawl in one of their private little developer roundtables after the press conference happened, which was a very bizarre choice. But yeah.
Yeah, it's sad, man. Microsoft doesn't have much left. Literally, I think anyone that has an Xbox One is just playing either Minecraft or Fortnite on it now.
The Atari comment really, like the thing about Atari is it died pretty much the same way.
Yeah.
They had one really good console, and then they released one after it that was shit. Then they released one after that had backwards compatibility with the good one, and then they just died. And now I think Microsoft is literally them now.
Clarify, I don't think they're dying. I think they're making their own niche. within the
Dying in
market.
the game industry. They'll never die, obviously. I'm talking about just like the
exactly.
Xbox. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, there's no way Microsoft dies.
They're not going to file for bankruptcy or anything.
Yeah.
Plus, there's that new Atari console coming, which is weird.
I just think it's bizarre that they announced when they did that you could play every Xbox game on PC. I think that, to me,
that's what
was the
killed it.
nail in the coffin. Because now I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, well, because Cuphead honestly would have gotten me to buy an Xbox One X.
Yeah.
It would have. I love that game. And I just played it on my Alienware instead. I didn't even bother. I played it
And
on my
just to
computer.
clarify, I'm not saying 360 the shit console. I'm saying one is, just in case people think I'm talking about the 360.
No, 360 was awesome.
Yeah, except that red ring.
Yeah.
Well, early 360 maybe wasn't great, but later 360, the peak years were pretty fantastic. Well, then, moving on from Microsoft, I guess, let's talk real quickly about Bethesda, which is at 6:30 p.m. on Sunday. We already have news that there's going to be a new Fallout game, Fallout 76, which apparently is like a Rust clone. It's not even going to be like a real Fallout game, which is a little bizarre.
But everyone that
what
likes
else?
Fallout is gonna hate it.
Rage
About to see
2.
Skyrim again.
Rage 2.
Yeah, you're about to get Skyrim on for mobile.
Facts.
It's prior to the show, though. That seems like something they should have saved.
What?
Fallout on Switch? Like
think
Fallout
he's
4
talking
on
about
Switch or
76.
something?
I don't know, man. Bethesda's weird.
Yep, I'm never really excited for Bethesda, but like their games are always good.
They have a chance of showing something cool, but like 77% of the time, it's gonna be some bullshit. Like
Yeah, like
Fallout.
the one-
Very specific number.
I don't know why I said so. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like definitely Rage 2 is going to be one of the focuses. That,
Yeah.
Mad Max-esque.
Is the rumor
Driving,
for
shooting
76 that it's like not
It's
not
like
it's not a Fallout game, right?
yeah, it's
No,
like
it's
some
a
open
spin-off.
world spin-off.
I don't know who it's trying to like. People that like Fallout probably won't play that game, and people that like games like Rust and stuff still probably won't play that game. So I'm not really.
So is
sure.
it kind of like a similar situation to Metal Gear Survive?
Yeah.
Not
Yes.
I think it's gonna be something close to what they did with Elder Scrolls Online.
Oh God. Yeah, that's actually no. It's like a mix of Metal Gear Survive and Elder Scrolls
Yeah.
Online.
To me,
Correct
it
me if
always-
I'm wrong. Elder Scrolls was relatively successful, right? That online game was relatively
Not
Elder
at, not at
successful.
the start. When they went free to
Yeah.
play, it started
Yeah.
getting better.
Like to get people to play, it's like, oh, we're randomly giving like I can't remember how much money. We gave away money to a random player just to get more people
I
to play.
think they're still pushing stuff for that game too at the moment.
They are. New expansion comes out soon, I think.
Well, then I guess that's it for Bethesda.
Oh wait,
whoa.
one more. For Bethesda, I was wondering if maybe these guys might drop information on these 5 games. Prey, Quake, I think Quake Champions or something like that.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then,
they might have some new stuff for Quake Champions.
right? And 3 more: Wolfenstein, Dishonored, and/or Doom. If they're gonna maybe pump some kind of DLC, because we haven't really heard much.
Doom 2.
Oh yeah, and Red Dead.
Red
Wait,
Dead
no,
is
that's
a
Rockstar.
Bethesda.
That's
No,
Rockstar,
that's
yeah.
Rockstar. Not Red Dead. What did I say? Fuck. What's that? Is that what's the no? What's the game? Where they, no, it's a space.
Damn.
It's a space game, and it's
I
like
know what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah.
shadowy-
That's
What is
Prey.
that called?
That's Prey.
Is that called Prey?
But that's actually, that brings up a good point. Is there was that rumor about a new Bethesda IP called Starfield?
Yes,
See that here.
Starfield. Yep, you got it.
Starfield. Yeah.
What the heck is that?
Some new
No
space
idea what it's gonna be. Yeah.
RPG
Yeah.
thingamabob.
Yeah, they'll probably do like Wolfenstein 2 DLC or like maybe some new Doom expansion. What I'm hoping for, very low key, is a Fallout New Vegas release on the Switch.
That would be
Oh,
great.
yeah.
That would be great. I would love that.
But other than that, there's not much.
Yeah, I'm interested to see like the vibes of the conference.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
the Carnival
speaking
one
of-
was a little weird last year.
Speaking of weird
Yeah.
conference vibes, let's talk about Devolver Digital last year, who did basically a Tim and Eric sketch for their press conference. It was fun to watch at the very least. Theirs is going to be at 8 p.m. Pacific on Sunday. They're known for having a lot of weird little indie games. I don't really know what they're working on right now, but if I'm going to make one guess, because I'm pretty sure they're the publishers behind this, my guess is that Hotiful Boyfriend, which is that pigeon dating sim, is going to come to Switch, and they're going to announce it there.
No
Who
comment.
really knows?
I don't care at all.
I
What
can't
time
even
is it
whistle.
at? 11 Eastern? I'm going to sleep.
It's pretty late. I'm trying to think of even the other games that they
Maybe
might
let
be
that
publishing.
Hotline Miami thing.
There's a Hotline Miami thing.
Yeah, wasn't there like a new Hotline Miami or something?
I
I
didn't know
remember
that.
seeing something for Hotline Miami.
Already out, isn't it? I think it came out a couple.
No, I
years
know
ago.
too. No, but there's something they teased. I'm pretty sure. Or I might just be on a loop. But yeah, Devolver
think-
Digital. All I really think of from them is Serious Sam or Hotline Miami.
I think you actually might be interested in Coast is a game that they published called Always Sometimes Monsters. And the reason I say this is because that game looks an awful lot like your favorite little RPG franchise, Golden Sun. And since we're probably not getting Golden Sun at this E3,
Ever.
Times Monsters will come to Switch, and you can get your Golden Sun graphical fix.
The
Nah.
only thing that I would even care about this conference is if they were like, yeah, we're making Broforce 2. Besides that, then like, I don't know. Me.
I don't think anyone cares about this.
Well, some
Well, then
people
let's move
do.
on.
It's just not as big. Hey, they made a game called Ruiner that's really good.
I'm talking
Yeah,
about
we tried
us
that.
though. I don't think
yeah,
I don't
we
think
don't
we
care.
care about
Is that the
this.
game where nobody can read?
Ruiner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Moving on from the
Nice.
company we don't particularly care about, but we'll probably have a good show. We're going to talk about the company I think most of us do care about, and then we'll probably have a great show, and that is Square Enix, which is opening up the Monday press conferences at 10 a.m. Pacific time. We're going to be kicking off with Kingdom Hearts 3.
Kingdom Hearts has been delayed. That's what we're gonna do.
You think it's going to be delayed?
They can't. They will throw a riot at E3. You can't.
Right.
You can't.
They even had that whole event like not
If
too
they
long
weren't
ago.
at E3 and they were doing
They
a
found a
digital
game-breaking bug. And now it's
Okay.
canceled in 2021.
They're just like screw it. We're not gonna make it anymore.
Game breaking bug that makes the score easy.
Forward 80% of the way.
Sorry.
Square to have a really great show this year, though, because there's a lot of stuff that they're working on that isn't even Final Fantasy or Kingdom Hearts that I think is going to be coming out. We've had Avengers game we brought up earlier.
Yeah,
that we know
I'm actually
nothing
excited
about.
for that.
The World Ends With You, Final Remix, the HD remake for Switch,
Ooh,
which I'm sure
yes.
is going to be fantastic. It adds a whole new week of gameplay.
Can't wait to
It's gonna be pretty
pay
cool.
$60 for a DS game.
Do it. It's one of my favorite games of all
I'm
time.
definitely
So
not
seeing that
buying
in HD. I will definitely buy it. I am a sucker. I think we're going to see more Final Fantasy 15 DLC. I think we're going to get a
Yeah,
trailer for
definitely.
more Final Fantasy 15 DLC. Yeah.
Definitely.
Episode is though. What did they end with? It was Ignis, right?
Yeah.
So Arden is next. I'm guessing Arden or Lunafreya.
I guess I don't know. Maybe they might just do like a thing where they add the new modes, like how they did with the one of the other DLC packs, where like there's a fishing expansion or something like that.
I forgot about that.
But they can't really expand too much on it. I don't think there's not much left on that game.
Any other Square predictions? Anybody?
Did you guys already touch on Final Fantasy VII Remake?
Ooh.
I don't think they're gonna talk about it at all.
Yeah,
like it
that
might
game
be
is
like
going through some development
Shouldn't they have to
struggles at the moment.
redo the whole shit?
Yeah, it's basically in development hell right now. They got to figure out all that stuff.
You
So
know
if
what?
they
I
were to-
really. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say if they were to show anything, it'd probably be like, I don't know, a 30-second teaser to let
The
us know that it's still.
BCG, for sure.
Cloud in the dress, and that's it.
It would be so weird for them to show that though after seeing like a big chunky gameplay trailer and then going back to a short teaser.
Yeah.
Strange.
True.
I know it won't happen, but I would really love for Octopath to be at the Square conference and not the Nintendo one. That's just
That'd be
me.
good.
Mm.
I
Actually,
really
feel like that might happen.
I would prefer that, honestly.
I think that might happen. In terms of Switch announcements, I'm going to make a prediction right here. Because a lot of people love this game, and they've been mentioning that they want to bring more of their like mid-tier franchises to the Switch. And for as much as people like this game, it still does technically qualify as a mid-tier franchise for them. I think we're going to get a port of Nier Automata on Switch, and I think it's going to be announced at the Square conference.
That's
Would be-
crazy. You
would be
think
cool.
so? Wow, that came out of nowhere.
Yeah, because if the other thing that I noticed is with those leaks that I'm sure we're going to talk about a little bit later in terms of some of the third-party announcements that got leaked, no Square game is listed on there. There isn't anything for Project Octopath or World Ends With You, which we already know. And so I think Square is going to keep their Switch announcements for their own conference. And I really strongly believe we're going to get Nier on that system.
Would be cool.
Yeah, I mean that's a Switch game. Like that is a game that if it came out, a lot of people would be like, yeah, that's a must-have for a console that's on the go.
Yeah, it would probably sell really well.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, they do the whole outdated game port thing, which
Mhm.
makes me sad. But yeah,
And you wouldn't want it on Switch?
already 100% of it.
Oh, D1. It's going to be on the go. And this ups 2B's chances to be in Smash Brothers.
That's the
You
only
wanna help
reason
2B?
I actually care about this news, because I need
Man,
to
that
beat it in
doesn't-
Smash.
That doesn't affect
I don't think that has any kind of effect.
Yeah, if we got
Okay,
Cloud,
let him
then
believe.
it doesn't matter.
Okay, I got two predictions.
Dream
And it
is
does kind of
crushed.
up her
Okay.
chances.
Okay, so here's what I think. Well, I guess three. So I think they're gonna announce the date for the Avengers thing. I think they're gonna announce another Tomb Raider game because I don't even remember when the last one was
They announced
released.
one already.
Oh, okay, so they'll probably show more of that then. And on a whim, slightest chance, I hope we get another Legacy of Kain game.
Sea of Cain. I don't even remember what those games are.
You don't remember Legacy of Kain?
That rings a bell. That's,
was like-
that's quite some time ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago. I remember playing that on like my brother's computer.
Actually, I'm going to jump onto your prediction, though, about that Avengers game and how we'll probably get a release date. My prediction is that it's going to release day and date with Avengers 4 next year. which
Oh,
is
that'd
May
be
3rd,
clean.
2019. So I think we're going to get whatever this Avengers game is on May 3rd, 2019, and it's going to be announced during the conference.
That's pretty close.
Yeah.
They said it was going
Do
to take
it.
a long time.
I think. Well, it would
Been
make
on it
sense.
since last year, right? I mean, they announced it last year.
If they announced
when
it
they said
last
it.
year, but how far in development had they been upon
Yeah.
announcing it
Yeah,
last
Square
year.
takes
It's
a
not-
while to make games.
Yeah, but it's not the Final Fantasy team. I mean, it's not like Nomura's directing. Well, he could be. Who knows? For all we know, he could be directing it. But he is most likely not directing this Avengers game, and it's probably a lot of the developers that used to work at, is it Eidos? The company that used to make
Eidos.
Tomb Raider? Eidos. So I feel like those are the teams working on the Avengers game. Could potentially come next year.
I'm curious what we're gonna see at Kingdom Hearts.
Nothing.
We're gonna see a new world or an old world.
Absolutely nothing.
I
think
think
they
they
might
announce
literally
some
come
Marvel
out on
release.
stage, say, "Hey, the game is coming out on this day in Q4. All right, good night." And every Kingdom Hearts person would be like, "All right, cool, thanks." Like I think a release date would be enough, but they're obviously going to show. Like, I honestly like if I was going to give a hard read, I think they're going to show San Francisco, like they're going to show gameplay of Big Hero 6. Because they've
I
already
agree with
shown like they've already shown like a poster. We just haven't seen it in engine, so I think that's something that they could definitely show.
Either that or we'll get the intro.
Ooh.
I'm gonna make a
yeah.
hard read. I'm gonna make another hard read. The Kingdom Hearts Orchestra is happening prior to the conference. There's gonna be a new trailer there. My hard read is that at the Kingdom Hearts Orchestra, they reveal a new world, and it's going to be Arendelle from Frozen, and it's going to be the musical level of this game, similar to the Little Mermaid one from the
Yeah,
first
and then it's automatically trash.
which makes me very sad because I love Frozen. You guys know how much I love Queen Elsa. I think relegated to the musical level this time around. That's my prediction, and we're going to see it at the orchestra concert.
How's that a problem? You can be singing along the entire time.
That's the point, right? That's why
I'm
they
a
would show
shofu.
it
They're
at
gonna delay the
concert.
game.
Be a great
I
time.
might as well just come out and delay it.
What, Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah.
I'm 100% on it not getting delayed.
No,
I think if it gets delayed, I think it's going to be delayed in the same way that Final Fantasy was, where they're going to
It's not
announce a
gonna get
release
delayed,
date.
man.
it's not
At
getting
E3.
delayed.
This is getting canceled.
Facts. Game just doesn't exist anymore.
That would be funny as
wasn't-
fuck, to be
The
honest.
game's already canceled.
When did they announce Final Fantasy 15
They
was going
walk
to
on
come
the
out?
stage introducing Kingdom Hearts 2.99.
Okay, you
Kingdom
say it's
Hearts
never been
3.
delayed, but how do you know? They could have just not told you that it was delayed. It could have been an internal conflict that they didn't announce. That game was announced in like 2013, bro. Something like that. It's crazy.
It is. Any more Square predictions, people?
Not really.
Nope.
I think we've
They
just
don't have
about
too
covered it.
many. Maybe another Deus Ex game.
This is gonna be like a direct, right?
What do you mean? Is it going to be like a direct?
It's like pre-recorded, right?
Yeah, it's a pre-recorded thing, but it's going to be live at the
It's gonna
same
get
time.
leaked.
God, I don't want it to be leaked. Well, let's move on to Ubisoft now. They are starting at 1 p.m. Pacific. So it was already leaked. Well, I think they actually already announced it. I don't even think it was a leak. The Assassin's Creed Odyssey game, which I got to be honest, I do not give a shit about Assassin's Creed. So, people who do,
I
but
do.
not my thing.
From the name, is this ship based again or no?
What?
I don't think it is. Is it? I think it's like ancient Greece.
Yes. If we were to believe what we read, yes.
Was it announced or was it leaked?
And it was leaked first. I don't know if they've announced it since then, but it was leaked first.
They have
Assassin's Creed
announced
games. Assassin's Creed games get leaked all the time.
Yeah.
Like it's so awful.
Well, in reality, okay, I'll tell you what the game's really going to be about. It's going to be
Alright, go
about
ahead.
the assassin. It's going to
You're
be
right.
about the assassin, and he's going to be on a giant ship that is the shape of his hood. And
Okay.
he's gonna be flying around different worlds, and you're going to be
Okay.
exploring different worlds
Okay.
and collecting little collectible moon-shaped items. They're not exactly like moons, but they kind of look like moons. And that's going to be the game.
Sounds trash.
Okay.
Who'd ever buy that game?
Do the moons have eyes?
I don't know.
And then
They might
and
be.
then at the end of the game, you take the body over of your arch enemy and make him save your woman.
Oh, yes.
I'm about this.
I think Ubisoft's conference is going to be pretty straightforward. There's
yeah.
not much they have, and it's pretty predictable.
We're going to see a lot of Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Well, yeah, we're going to see a lot of Beyond Good and Evil 2. They confirmed the Division 2, so we're probably going to be seeing a lot of that stuff.
Starlink game that got leaked. That's going to be on Switch. That's probably going to be there.
Which one?
It didn't get leaked.
You have the little ship controllers.
Yeah, that wasn't leaked. Oh, I guess so.
No, it was
yeah,
on the
sure.
leak list though. Yeah.
Okay.
There's rumors of Splinter Cell coming back because there's something with the voice actor returning, or there was something about the voice actor that hints towards another Splinter Cell, so we might get that.
I mean, I like Splinter Cell on the GameCube. It was
Yes,
awesome on the GameCube.
Splinter Cell introduced me to like the stealth genre of games, and I'm like a huge fan of it.
In their,
the Skull and Bones game, that pirate game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In their E3 lineup video, I posted a picture in the chat. They confirmed a couple games that's going to be there. For some reason, Piranha's going to be there.
For Honor.
I saw Strippin talking about that. They had some announcement for E3 with For Honor.
Yeah. If they didn't also just announce Rabbids DLC, I would say that, but they literally just like, they're going to put Donkey Kong and Mario Rabbids. So that's that for that.
They can announce that it's coming out there.
Oh yeah, I guess they could be
Another
like, it's
announcement?
available right now.
Yeah.
Another announcement of like
classic.
Rabbids DLC because there's technically a season pass. It's not just
Yeah,
Donkey Kong.
Ubisoft's like notorious for DLC. Like I fully expect For Honor DLC, Rainbow Six Siege DLC, a Rabbids DLC.
The Donkey Kong thing was like the end of the season pass, though.
Because I was gonna say,
Season
what
Pass
character do you think
2.
would be next if they're gonna do another Mario character and do like a whole DLC pack for them?
Yoshi?
For
Yoshi's
what?
already in the game.
Yoshi's in the game.
Yeah.
If anything, like as far as main characters that aren't in the game, Rosalina, Wario,
We got the Wario Rabbid though.
the Wario
Rosalina,
Rabbit.
actually.
Yeah,
I think
there's
they're
like a
doing-
Wario-looking one.
There's a Wario and Waluigi one.
The
They
enemy-
make Bowser playable somehow.
No, we got some weird. That boss fight was so. I don't know what that was.
Maybe they should make Toad and Toadette actually playable and not just like you
yeah.
escorting them around the level.
Yeah. I thought the reason I thought Yoshi was because I could see it being perfect. I totally forgot that he was in the game.
Yeah,
I actually really love that game. I was a Mario Rabbids streamer for quite a bit.
that game is fantastic.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's good.
You mentioned Rosalina though, because thinking about it, that would actually be perfect.
Yeah.
Because Rabbids is sort of based around that XCOM type gameplay, so it might be like a cool nod to do some type of space level.
Yeah, that'd be
Well,
cool.
And,
plus, it'd be
have, like an expansion
she'd be
pack with
broken.
Rosalina.
She would just be able to throw out Luma, and Luma would be hitting people from across the screen. Like, tired of Rosa, man. But yeah,
I'm looking forward to that now.
For Ubisoft, did you guys already talk about like Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell series?
A little
Yeah,
bit. I mean,
I
very
brought it up.
briefly, we
I
mentioned
think
Splinter
they're
Cell.
gonna
Yeah.
probably announce a new game.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. So waiting on
I
that.
don't know.
I was a fan back then. I haven't really played any of them in a while. And the Division, they keep talking about that a lot.
Yeah. Did Far Cry 5 get DLC yet?
Did it? I don't know.
I have no idea, but I'm just thinking
The first add-on was launched the week before E3, and you get to go into Vietnam.
in Far Cry 5.
Yeah.
Weird.
And then they're gonna plan 2 more DLCs, some with like where you deal with hordes of zombies in a
course.
wasteland, and something called Lost in Mars, I think, where you go against space fighters.
Oh yes, I do remember hearing about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually legitimately excited the more I think about it, about that Skull and Bones game. Because I remember seeing that last E3 and being like, oh, this is really cool. This is sort of taking what I liked about the one Assassin's Creed game that I enjoyed, which was the pirate one, and making it basically into a full-fledged game where you're having these epic ship battles, and graphically it looks beautiful. It's my type of thing. I love pirates. You guys know this. So
I feel you. With Ubisoft, surprisingly enough, last year they mentioned Transference, right, which was some kind of like VR game that they made in partnership with Elijah Wood's film studio. Ever since last year, we didn't really hear much of it. So We might hear something about from that, and hopefully we also get a hologram Aisha Taylor.
That's my girl,
Oh,
Aisha
so
Taylor.
that's
Let's
actually
go.
a good.
Girl
That's a
one.
good
Let's
prediction.
go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we didn't say
Who's
anything
gonna?
about
Is it
Just
gonna be
Dance.
Aisha Tyler or is it gonna be Joel McHale hosting this year?
Not Joel McHale. Please bring back my girl Aisha. Hashtag bring back Aisha.
Yeah, I don't think they've announced who's hosting it. It might just be Ubisoft
That's
themselves
like-
again.
I like her though. I think she does a pretty good job.
Yeah,
Moving
I hope
on.
they do.
We've got the PC gaming show at 3 p.m. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. All right, let's move on to Sony. So Sony's at 6 p.m. and Sony is primed for, I think, a really good show, but they've announced that they're mainly going to be focusing on 4 games, with those 4 games being The Last of Us 2, Spider-Man, Redemption, and I think there's one other game.
Not Red
What's
Dead.
the 4th game?
Yeah, Red Dead was not one of them.
Oh, what's that? Would one of them be that zombie game? What's it called?
Days Gone.
Oh,
I think.
Days
That's
Gone.
it.
Days
Yeah.
Gone, Days
And
Gone,
Ghost
Days
of Tsushima.
Gone. Clean.
Wait, wasn't it Death Stranding?
It was
Yeah,
Death
it was Death
Stranding.
Stranding.
How are we forgetting about Death Stranding? Of course.
Yeah,
What was the first
it
one
was
you
Last
said?
of Us, Death Stranding. Yeah, Last of Us 2, Death Stranding, Spider-Man, and
Days Gone.
Ghost of Tsushima.
No,
I don't
not
think
Days
Days
Gone.
Gone is one of
The-
them.
Ghost.
it's
Yeah,
the
Ghost of
samurai.
Tsushima.
It's the samurai
Ghost of
game.
Tsushima.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think
I'm
Days
really
Gone.
glad they're not focusing on
Thank
Days
God.
Gone because that game, they've tried to push it to me, but it's like the same old zombie crap that we've seen over and over again to me. I know they're like, oh, it's a zombie bear this time, but it's like, all right, cool. Like, I have no desire
Yeah.
to play that.
That sort of archetype of game, like zombies, got kind of tired in 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually I actually look forward to Sony's press conference. Almost like it's that or Nintendo every year, depending on the given year. And over the past couple of years, I feel like Sony has had really strong conferences in terms of not only reveals, but like what was it 2 years ago now? Like when they dropped the Marvel Infinite trailer, like everyone was freaking out. They dropped the Shenmue trailer, the exact same conference. Like I'm expecting a lot, even though we know the big games that are coming out. I'm still expecting them to do some pretty cool stuff. Outside of those 4, I'm actually really looking forward to seeing if there with some PlayStation classics they might be bringing back, because they're kind of going through them right now. They have been the last couple of years. Like they went through Crash, they're going through Spiral later this year. They started on Jack and Daxter. They've done Ratchet and Clank because there was a movie. So
They're doing
Going
the skeleton guy, right?
Evil. They
yeah.
announced that
Yeah.
at the PlayStation Experience, yeah, and then we haven't seen it yet. So
We're on
Yeah.
Sony, yeah. Just I
Yeah,
left
yeah.
for a second.
Yeah, we're on Sony.
Okay.
yeah, we're on Sony.
Cool.
So.
we're on Sony.
Finally,
Um,
something good.
Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to their conference, especially with all the classics. If I had to necessarily pick something, hopefully, that I would really want to see is an announcement of a Sly Cooper remake, like a remaster, kind of like what they did with because they were gonna do the same thing they did Ratchet and Clank with the movie, but everything got canceled. So I would really like to see that kind of not be the case, because Sly Cooper is such a personal thing for me. I really enjoy that series. So
Do you
Give me
think
Devil
we're
May
going
Cry
to get a
5.
release date? Do you think? Oh, Devil May Cry 5. You think is going to be at Sony's?
Yes, give me. I don't think it's happening
We're going to get a
because
release date of Death Stranding.
it's never gonna happen.
I haven't seen any gameplay of that at all. Very little bit. I guess it was in engine.
There's not gonna be any gameplay, man. It's gonna be a movie that you have to pay $80 for.
You know,
Enjoy the ride.
there'll definitely be gameplay.
I'm
I feel like
joking,
there has
but
to be gameplay now.
I wouldn't be surprised if like there was very little gameplay.
Yeah, I
wouldn't be
feel like
surprised.
it's gonna be more so like the aspect of like Detroit Become Human, but not like the actual flow of gameplay where you just press a certain button. Like it'll have more so of a storyline that you really have to follow, and then you'll be exposed to more.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm super hyped for that game. I definitely think we're gonna get a release date because it's been 2 years and we still haven't.
We're not getting a release date. I'll say it right now. No release date.
for which
No,
We're
game?
going to get a
it's not-
2019 release date.
no,
I think that's
Hell no, it's not gonna be 2019.
Nope, it's not gonna get one.
I think
What
it's
would-
coming out 2020.
They wouldn't even mention it if it was that.
Yeah.
Something that we actually brought up is Square. Oh, actually, go ahead, D1. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to say I really want to be able to play my PS2 and PS3 games on that system.
Yes.
Like I have mad PS3 games that are sitting here, and I kind of like, like capture devices with and PS3. It's a little finicky because of the HDCP, but not so much PS4 because you could turn that off. But yeah, I know there's pass-throughs and whatnot, but yeah. I hate having to repurchase it. That's all I'm saying. Like re-downloading games, yeah, pisses me off, dude.
Stuff with Square and Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if they are going to show anything, they would show like another second small teaser for that.
I think if we get anything, it's going to be all CG. We're not going to get gameplay at all.
For Final Fantasy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even think that nothing's going to be shown for that game.
Point, they said that that game could come out in 2022. So to me, I feel like that's not even going to come out in PS4 anymore because they announced earlier this year that PS4 is nearing the end of its life cycle. So, and I think it's too soon for PS5. I don't think they're going to announce that.
It's not even that. It's just that the development cycle for that game is in shambles right now. That I'm pretty sure like announcing anything is the least of their worries.
There you go. So Death Stranding we talked about. That Ghost of Tsushima game we didn't really focus on, but that's this Sucker Punch developed Genghis Khan War of Japan game. And based on the little teaser we got for that, it looks incredible.
I'm hoping that's good.
Yeah. I really like the art style and the little that we saw so far. It looks pretty good. I just to me, games like that, especially with that aesthetic, which we've seen a lot, come down to is the gameplay. And I hope the gameplay is just something unique, interesting, say all that good stuff.
I'm actually really excited for that because I love the Infamous series, so I'm waiting to see what they do next.
Gareth has kids now.
It literally just sounded like a background noise at an airplane. Airplane? Okay.
I was trying to get food from McDonald's before I had to board my flight. I'm sorry.
Gross.
But yeah,
Bloodborne 2.
Oh no! The new FromSoft game is not going to be Bloodborne 2. There's no way.
Can it be?
No, I think it's going to be something old.
Be at Sony's?
Oh, that'd be cool.
What would be cool? Okay, is a bunch of shit cutting out for me? Am I going crazy?
No, I thought you meant something old, meant like a more olden theme.
Oh, same game, different setting.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be Bloodborne 2. I think it'll be something different. I'd like Bloodborne 2 because Bloodborne is good.
Series, we haven't had one of those in a long time.
Bloodborne, the one they did last year.
Bro, this is the crustiest episode of all time. Roger cutting out. McDareth has 70 kids in his airport. I don't know what's happening.
You did say this was a bad idea.
Yep.
Yeah. But we're doing it anyway. That's fine.
The other game I'm super excited for, and it just happens to be on the list, is Spider-Man. That game's gonna be sick.
Yes.
That game is gonna be OD.
I really hope it doesn't have 50 billion QuickTime events. I hope to God.
Based on developer videos for that game, it definitely seems like. I mean, it's being developed by Insomniac, so that's a pretty. They've got a good track record, and based on the developer videos, it seems like they're paying quite a lot of particular attention to the gameplay and the overall feel of Spider-Man and how he moves around in the city and the sorts of things that he's able to do and how he interacts with enemies and stuff. So I'm definitely optimistic in that sense.
I just think
anything
it looks
else?
so good.
Anything else? We didn't really talk about Last of Us 2 at all.
We went over the 4, right?
Didn't really talk about Last of Us 2. Do you guys care?
Oh yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I care. It's just I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen.
We're gonna get a release date?
Maybe. They don't really have much to show. I'd say yes because they kind of need stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would go absolutely crazy if they were to reveal more information. One thing I was wondering if you guys ever saw that I think it was confirmed as a fake Sony PlayStation press conference sheet. I'll just run through what was on this just to see if it could like kick up some more conversation. So the first thing that he mentioned was the PlayStation games mashup trailer. That doesn't really give us much. Days Gone launch trailer, The Last of Us Part 2 gameplay, Splinter Cell Apocalypse trailer, Devil May Cry 5 gameplay trailer, Yakuza 2 Kiwami trailer. Feel free to cut me off if you want to expound on anything.
Is this that giant list that someone took a
the-
picture of?
That was confirmed fake, but it might have some things that we could at least talk about.
Oh, actually, yeah, the Devil May Cry. There was that rumor the Capcom registered Devil May Cry 5.
There's two things about that. Is okay, they registered it, but they also registered Devil May Cry 6.
Yeah, I was gonna say right afterward that they did that as well.
I'm pretty sure they're doing it for safekeeping, but a lot of things have been like from last year and earlier this year. A lot of things have been pointing towards Devil May Cry 5. I don't think a lot of people know how much I love that series, but I want
Dante back.
Yeah, I want it to come back. I wouldn't even care if it was like Nero or someone. Just give me Devil May Cry, please God.
Agreed.
Well, you mentioned Devil May Cry, and that does remind me of something, which is that's a Capcom franchise, and there's currently a new podcast that the development team of Capcom is working on. It's called Capcom Confidential, and the first episode of the show, which is apparently going to be talking about a big unreleased game, is going to drop during E3, and they teased it on the last episode of 8-4 Play. So I'm thinking if there's going to be a big new franchise game, it might be Devil May Cry, because they already did Monster Hunter this year. Mega Man we already know about. Realistically, they're probably not going to do a Street Fighter this year. So what would it be? I feel like Devil May Cry is a pretty good option.
Yeah, in terms of if it's a whole game, then definitely Devil May Cry. Aren't they remaking one of the Resident Evils too? Speaking of all this.
Oh yeah, the Resident Evil 2 remake.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know how far they. I am very ignorant on that. RE7 was really good. Really enjoyed that. But outside of that, I don't know much about that. One thing that I am wholeheartedly expecting at this conference is God of War DLC. That's one of the things where I'm like, yeah, like that game is super successful. Everyone's rating it like 1 million out of 10. I would be shocked if they went through this whole E3 without God of War DLC of some sort.
Are we cool about talking about the special ending of it, or should we not talk about that?
No.
Still too fresh.
Because I'm playing it now.
But I'd like, DLC would be nice after that. DLC would be nice. Cool. If you haven't been spoiled on it, get excited.
Alrighty. Well, let's see. I already touched on Yakuza 2 Kiwami. Any words on that?
I like Yakuza
series. Yeah,
but I'm not. It's not like a game that I'm hoping to God something leaks. Like it's when it comes out, I'll buy it type of deal.
Okay. Shenmue 3.
What about it? That game's dead.
Okay.
I don't expect anything great from that game.
Okay. And we already touched on Death Stranding. We touched on Resident Evil 2 Remake. Vanquish 2, I played that game. I got it for free on PlayStation Plus. And if Vanquish 2 were to be a thing, I would be down. I mean, I love Platinum games.
Yeah,
I'm a Platinum Games fiend.
When was that on PS Plus? I never played Vanquish.
So I got it on PS Plus for PS3 way back.
Damn it.
Yeah, way back. This was before I even moved to the West Coast, like 2013, 2014, yeah. Around there.
Yeah, it should be available on PC. They released it for PC not super recently, but like recent-ish.
I'll look into
that. Did we touch on Spyro Reignited? Launch
maybe a trailer for that?
Yeah, I'm definitely expecting a trailer for that. That you see, this is what I'm talking about. That's the kind of stuff that I want to see in terms of like actual Spyro. They were like, man, maybe we can make some money off Crash, and then everybody bought it. So now they're just like, all right, well, I guess this is how we make money for the next couple of years. So
I've never played a Spyro game in my life, but I'm interested in it. I never played Spyro or Crash. I still haven't played Crash, but I'm not interested in Crash. But Spyro is looking kind of interesting.
A little bit. So they feeding Twitter.
And also wanted to jump in to say, gotta go aboard this plane. Thank you guys. See you later.
Okay,
Derek.
Take care, Derek. Safe flight.
Good flight.
Thing I actually want to bring up, I'm going to go back to a prediction I made earlier, which was for Microsoft. I think, because you brought up the Resident Evil 2 remake, that is going to be the Japanese game that gets shown off at Microsoft's. I think we're going to see the RE2 remake.
You know what? To even like piggyback on Microsoft, I think seeing how Namco looks like they might have some kind of partnership with Microsoft, especially with their fighting games, I wouldn't be surprised if they were to show off more Soul Calibur 2 at their booth. I mean, not 2, Soul Calibur 6. Because remember with Dragon Ball Fighters, when I checked out Namco booth, it was all like Microsoft controllers.
I could say for a fact Soul Calibur is going to be at E3.
Oh, absolutely. It's going to be making the rounds. It's supposed to come out this year. They're announcing characters like every other week. Like there's not been a fighting game, even including Dragon Ball Fighters, that I've been more excited for than Soul Calibur 6. That game is, because you know what I'm saying, D1. I see you. You know, we both. That's the hometown. So
it's my first ever competitive game. Yeah.
Yep.
Is it really?
Here, so I'm very, very excited for Soul Calibur. I expect at least 1 to 2 character reveals.
That game literally got me learning frame data. Like, I didn't care about any of that. I started learning matchups, frame data, all that stuff in that scene, and then went on to being a competitive Smash player for 5 more years after that, when I joined the scene in 2005.
Did they announce a guest character for Soul Calibur yet? I know like one of them had Darth Vader and Yoda, and then Link was in the GameCube one. Have they announced a big guest character for this?
Yeah,
I could see that as an
did,
E3
but
reveal.
I can't remember who it was. Who was that?
Wait, for who? For what?
Soul Calibur
6.
Yeah, the dude from Witcher 3.
Yeah,
Geralt.
That's
Geralt.
right. That's right.
Geralt. Yeah.
When he got announced, I was asleep. I was done.
I mean, he looks fun.
I mean, I have The Witcher 3 on my PS4, and I never played it.
Damn.
You gotta play. That's a good game.
You know what it is? It's just that he looks like the other guest characters feel immediately distinguishable as guest characters, but he looks like he could be a Soul Calibur character. Yeah, fits too well.
To Link, Doom, or not Doom? Jesus Christ.
Spawn.
Spawn. That's it. I gotta say.
Spawn, Yoda, Darth Vader,
Hachi.
Ezio.
Kylo Ren? You don't think we're gonna get a Kylo Ren in Soul Calibur?
You know what? I deadass wouldn't even be surprised.
Either. That's why I brought it up.
I would have loved for Link to come back, man. Would have been cool.
You get Breath of the Wild, Link, and Soul Calibur.
Ooh, that would have been nice.
Honestly, I'd rather they give us a character that is able to be on all 3 systems, so that we don't have to deal with a scene where people ban the guest characters, because that's
that's the reason why it's never gonna happen again. Is because of esports.
Go ahead and give me Trunks.
They have the rights if they really want to.
He's
they
got
can
a
throw in
sword.
any of the Toei
He's
characters,
got a sword.
One Piece. What if Zoro was in there?
There is a fake leak with him in it.
Actually,
Fake
awesome.
leak with what?
With the 3 sword style? And he uses Asura at the ending? Oh my god.
I mean, he'd be a cool stance character.
My god, I want Zoro.
I don't know who they'd be able to take.
Realistically, if they're going to take anyone from their anime properties, that makes a lot of sense to throw a sword character in there.
Yeah.
Like, I was thinking if they were to just toss in a Square character, like, you know how Noctis, they just randomly tossed Homeboy in Tekken? Put another Final Fantasy character in there that, I don't know.
Go up with Squall.
That would be cool.
Put Snow in there.
Nice.
Put that dude with the volleyball or whatever.
Waka?
Yeah, whatever. Put that volleyball ass dude. All right.
Well,
the main
I think
event.
that pretty much covers everything. We've made people wait. We've been doing this for an hour
We're
now.
gonna talk about this.
We're definitely.
We've been making people wait. Let's talk about why we're actually here. All right.
We have to put some respect on the other company's names.
No, the fuck you don't. Y'all been talking about this.
Oh,
Tuesday.
So for real as fuck. He's dead. He's alive.
But bullshit.
Tuesday.
Let's go. He's still alive.
Right.
June 12th. Big time.
Big
Nintendo
day.
is
The
going
day
to be
the world
releasing...
changes.
Wait, hold on.
Oh.
They just announced the Code Vein release date.
Oh, I forgot about Code Vein. When is it coming out?
Here we go.
September 27th. Well, Smash is gonna kill it. No, I'm kidding. That's cool. I'll buy it.
All right, moving on.
All right,
All right.
let's go to everyone what everyone wants.
Obviously, let's start with Smash. I think because we probably have a lot to talk about in terms of Smash, but we've covered a lot of it on the show already. So I feel like I'll ask some general questions. You guys give your opinions on them. Release date. When is the release date?
September.
The fact that September. The fact that Pokemon. No, dude. The fact that Nintendo has put Pokemon out there during the holiday season means that Smash cannot come out anywhere near that. It has to come out in September.
And why is that?
I was all for December release for Smash because Pokemon will fucking murder it.
There's no
the reason that
necessarily true. I mean,
Pokemon,
they released Oris
Pokemon
and Smash
outsells.
Wii U at the same time.
Those were on two different platforms. The 3DS was a much different, like a much bigger platform. I don't think it was really competition. But
how
this
do we know they
I don't
care
know.
about that? I think as things, you know, so far as things have been going, they've had like one big release per month. Well, at least that's how it seems, anyways. Like the bigger games have come out. Like I don't think any two big huge games have come out on the same month yet.
Yeah,
Pokemon in November, and then the opening dates are we've got December, August, and October open.
I think it's
September.
September.
Smash is September. Okay, cool.
I was against this whole September thing for a long time. I was anti-September, but now I'm September. Let's say September 30th. Let's wait. What day is that? Is that a Friday? September. No, it's a Sunday.
You could just say the last Friday of September.
Yeah, September 28th.
28th.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Demo. What are you guys thinking? One, do you think there's going to be a demo on the eShop, like a test punch, similar to what happened with ARMS?
Not during E3.
Two, how many characters do you think are going to be in this demo? We mentioned this briefly on the last episode, but I want to bring it up again here. In case
Public demo?
5 to 10.
I think we'll be in the E3 demo.
I'll wait.
20?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't know. Like 10?
What?
I feel like it might be more than 10, maybe 12 characters.
Yeah, I was gonna say exactly 12.
The Invitational probably will be 20, but
because looking at, I feel like whatever the people played at the Invitational, we're gonna get to play too. I don't think they're gonna give us a robust, like, okay, us. Well, I guess it's out there already, whatever. So since me and select other people are gonna be selected as VIPs to be able to play the game during the Invitational, and be able to watch and have good VIP seating, I feel like whatever we're gonna play there, people are gonna be able to play at E3, but the people at E3 are gonna have to wait a long line, whereas we have an opportunity to just be right there, you know?
yeah.
So I still think it's gonna be like more than 10 characters. I'll say more than 10. I don't know how many, but I don't think they would actually be that crazy and give us like 4 characters. That's silly.
To be fair, the Wii U demo during its E3 had 15. And I think that's pretty solid. I think we'll probably get 15 with maybe 3 newcomers, with Ice Climbers included as one of those newcomers, and the other 12 being veteran characters.
But do you think that demo at E3 will have the same number of characters as like a public one, kind of like the 3DS download demo?
No, because the 3DS download demo only had Villager, Mega Man, Pikachu.
That one only had 5.
Mario. Yeah. And just before that, at E3, we had 15 characters.
Yeah,
so I think they'll narrow it down. Yeah.
Agreed. If they were to give us a demo where everybody could download on the eShop, they're probably going to cut it down. But at E3, everyone's going to be playing the same version. So I think that version will have way more characters for us to mess with.
How many people are at the Invitational?
Huh?
Oh, go ahead. I
was gonna say, how many people are at the not that they even think about this, but I'm just thinking out loud. In my mind, they invited the number of people because there's at least that many characters that are playable. That way they can show off a lot of people or a lot of characters and then be like, all right, so you saw these guys play these characters. So here you go at the demo. So how many is it? 8?
Contractually.
Yeah, that's only 8. There's a lot more characters than that.
I could shoot that down. So if you think that there are 8 characters because they invited 8 people,
at least 8.
At least 8. I feel like there's going to be more, and I think the only reason they invited 8 is in the interest of time, because they're having the Splatoon Invitational as well on the same day. I could tell that they definitely scaled back more so with this Invitational in comparison to the last one, because if they could have, they would have probably had 16 again.
But to go back to what you were saying, though, I think like 10 to 15 characters in the demo that's in the Invitational. I think for the purposes of showing off the game for the first time, and because they know the community wants to see it, I don't think any of the 8 players that are going to be there are going to double up.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Fox mains, yeah, I think they're all going to choose their own. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like they're like, I feel like there's going to be at least however many players, that many unique characters. I don't know what the breakdown is.
Minimum, right? Minimum.
Yes, minimum.
Okay, agreed. Agreed.
Yeah.
Because again, like you don't want to overexplode everything, but at the same time, you want to be able. You want little Billy to be like, oh, look, I saw.
Timmy.
All right, my bad. Okay.
It's always Timmy.
All right, whatever. Little Timmy. To be like, hey,
wait, I was gonna say little Carissa. What are you talking about?
What?
Right.
No,
all right.
Timmy.
Anyway,
Too soon.
Yeah, you going way too back. You going way too far back, man. She coming back too. She grown now.
She gonna be clapping up heads. Watch.
She about to be.
If Carissa was one of the exhibition players, that'd be so funny.
She grown.
I actually want her to come back, dog.
It's been 4 years, man.
I know, it's great.
Because to be honest, ever since she been gone, man, I feel like Kotaku, they just running out of stuff to talk about. I'm done.
Facts. No, I just feel like they want to be able to go, okay, so there are this many characters. Oh, Ma, I saw Mango playing Falco. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna go on this demo and I'm gonna play Falco just like Mango. Like they're like, it's. I feel like it's going to be very deliberate in terms of like at least as many playable characters as there are players. That way, there's no double ups.
Fox and Falco in the demo. That's a very specific.
Mango's definitely playing Mario.
I just threw someone out.
They wouldn't put Falco in.
No, it would be Fox. I just threw someone out.
Yeah, I get it.
Wondering for purposes of the show if they would actually toss 2 Spaceys in there.
No,
they're gonna throw in. I think Peach is like one of the only characters. Like I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's 100% in the game. Like
the only way I could see 2 Spaceys is if they bring back Wolf and they want to show him off, like as a returning veteran and do things with him. I could see that.
You're just trying to make shofu talk, and I respect it.
Right.
Mango's playing.
You know exactly what I'm trying to do as hosty one.
He's lying. No, you gave him that. Now he's running with it. You're not slow.
Didn't we all agree anyways that all the playable or at least most of the playable characters are the characters that were in the silhouette image?
Yeah.
I think you get 1 extra.
It'll be Inkling.
Yeah, I think you get Inkling.
Inkling.
I feel like Ice Climbers are going to be in there pretty free.
4.
At least 20.
You think down throw up air coming back?
Yeah.
How many times do you think people are gonna try it with every character on screen?
I mean, naturally, it depends on what the game's similar. If the game feels similar to Smash 4, I guarantee people will try Smash 4 combos. But like,
yeah. But if that happens and I see it, game sucks.
Every character got a down throw combo, man.
No lie though, I would like cats to be able to have combos off of their throws, then just throw into neutral and then matches take longer. Because I'd be scared if we have a game where Sakurai's like, man, I took away all these abilities for characters to combo in Smash 4. If you remember Luigi, Meta Knight, mad characters he kept nerfing. If in 5 he just makes it neutral the game, I'm gonna be sad because how are you gonna find ways to kill? How are we gonna kill? I mean, it'll be honest.
I don't mind combos, but I don't like every character having the same confirm.
Yeah, I feel you.
I don't like that.
More
it's the same thing every time too.
Yeah.
And it's the combos are all linear. It's not.
They literally gave characters throw to fill in the blank combos to buff them too.
Yeah, little band-aids.
Yeah, the game the hit stun isn't that high, and the effect of DI is less than every other Smash game. Like everything is just kind of done in canned low % bread and butters or mid % kill confirms, and yeah, there's not really much room for creativity like there is in a couple of other games.
Ding ding.
I don't feel necessary because a lot of games have like universal combos. I don't feel like that's inherently bad, even for a game like Smash, where you have like a very like not trash, but a very suboptimal basic bread and butter that like works early in percent. Like I feel like that's fine, cause especially again for little Timmy, so he could be able to do his combos on his brother, so he's not feel like he's getting bodied the whole time. But
no, that's I don't feel like that. That's where I don't think it matters. Like
little Timmy plays with items on, bro. He doesn't care about
casuals. Yeah, casuals don't give a fuck about that.
Honestly, like
I feel
all
like
I
they want
want
to be able to do cool stuff, though.
I just want everybody to be able to, most characters to be able to play, you know? Like, because you know what's going to happen if we have a game where he just keeps gutting a lot of characters because they seem really good, there'll only be a few that will be on top, and then people will be like, oh, degenerate gameplay. It only comes down to these over-centralized, you know, to this over-centralized meta. So if there are characters that are good, I'd rather he leave the good characters and make the bad ones good. But, you know, that's asking for too much.
I just want a functional cast. I just
want Isaac
to function properly.
Isaac can't come and he died.
I want a new experience, a fun experience. I don't want it to feel like the moment I hop in, I understand how everything works right off the bat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
learning is part of is a lot of the fun for me.
Yeah, right.
That's why I try to play every character.
3DS. Day one Smash 3DS in Japan. We all said Pac-Man was broken. Now, which Pac-Man doesn't even work.
Broken.
Son, you remember when Duck Hunt Dog?
Yeah.
Y'all remember Vector?
Oh my god.
Oh, yes.
Thank goodness that's gone.
No.
But, yeah. End of day, yeah. Smash is definitely gonna take right, Roger. Smash is gonna do a good job of taking a lot of the hype, of course. Invitational, we're excited for. Splatoon sounds like no one's talking about it, but it's gonna have its thing there. And DLC. I think, and don't forget, Mario Tennis Aces. I think. Yeah. What's the deal with that? If you're the highest ranked online player, you get an invite or something.
What?
Do you?
What?
Well, I don't think that's the case.
Huh?
There's not going to be a Mario Tennis Aces tournament there, is it?
Is there?
I thought.
Well, I think Mario Tennis Aces will be featured there in some way, shape, or form. I was trying to figure out what was the point behind the online tournament.
For like Treehouse, I feel like it's a Treehouse live segment, maybe.
That was just a stress test.
Okay.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah. No. Okay, so Puff in the chat said that's Japan only.
Ah, thank you. So Japan only. All right.
There you go. All right.
I was just gonna say, like, I would not be surprised if it's out today or this week is the Splatoon DLC. Like, I would not be shocked if they were just like, yeah, it's out today.
They could definitely do that, or they could show the last bit of the Kirby DLC, and then say you can download it after this presentation.
Oh, one thing that I'd like to see is more info on the story-related Xenoblade Chronicles 2 DLC. Because that's supposed to be dropping in December, I believe. So, like, having some kind of reveal or trailer for that would be nice. Because, based on the data mine stuff, there's gonna be some good stuff in there. That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, I enjoyed what little I played of Mario Tennis so far. I think it's awesome.
That game is clean.
It's great when it works.
Man, I love 5 FPS gameplay.
Nah, I love when it says 4 bars and I get 10 seconds of input lag anyway. I love it.
Yeah, I love when it's a 4-bar connection when you accept them, and then 30 seconds in it's a red bar connection.
That's the cleanest part of the
game.
And
then you press a swing, and the ball goes right past you.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like they need to quit the whole P2P thing and hit us with the clean servers, like ASAP.
That game is really fun. I think honestly, I think it's the best sports game for Mario, just because of
it's great. Yeah,
how much they added to it. It's very not Nintendo. There's the whole. It's difficult. There's the whole block shots. Your racket breaks twice, you lose the whole match. It's very different.
Yeah, the fact that there's just depth, right? When I saw all the supers and whatnot, and the special abilities during the direct, I immediately shunned it upon arrival. And then when I tried to play the demo, they're like, haha, simple mode? Nope, D1, you can't play simple mode. You have to play standard mode. And I was like, fine. So I sat down, listened, went through the whole tutorial, and I actually was floored with how there's a counter for everything, even things that may look really unbeatable. There's ways around it to the point where I felt like it was a really, really enjoyable tennis experience. Way more than like Top Spin that I've played on like a Microsoft system. No shots.
I hope like an actual like Nintendo versus league comes out of that. I'd be so hyped for
If
that.
they did this with tennis, I want to see what they did with Smash.
I'd actually deadass want to commentate that because
I think it bodes well.
Hey, straight up, I'm the best Mario Aces player in
I'll
Canada.
blow you away. Oh, he's in Canada? Oh, no, you got it.
He said in Canada.
You got it. No,
That was frame one. Hello.
I couldn't allow this to
frame one.
slide.
That
I
was frame
couldn't
one.
allow this to slide.
That was the most frame one shit I've ever.
I couldn't allow it to slide just in case.
But
Hey, I know what my boundaries are. Okay.
everybody getting clapped up by my boy Jay Miller. That's all I'm gonna say.
He's the best.
That's what I'm
player in the
saying.
world.
Jay Miller though.
My man had over 100,000 points. He had over
How is he so
120.
good?
What?
Yeah.
I'm not
What
even
character
kidding.
was he? He was using
Actually
Chain
good.
Chomp, wasn't he?
I
He
don't
was
remember.
playing Waluigi. He means Waluigi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that moonwalk.
He'll play Luigi once Luigi's there. but
Even
I don't
tennis has a ranked mode. When you want to smash, man, tell him again, McDare.
Preach,
Right.
preach.
Tell
Big
him, I'm
facts.
telling you that.
Tell it to the
Bro,
people in
I'm
the
telling
back.
you, having a ranked mode on the actual game of Smash will change everything, bro.
Absolutely.
We can see who's good. There's no hidden
Yeah.
bosses online anymore. We can
I
see
don't have to
you.
use shitty ass
Who is this
answers like
person? Who is this person that just beat 0 for the 3rd rank on the entire leaderboards? Who is this person?
Okay, but it also
And we
needs
can
to
see what
not be-
character he uses. We can see everything, bro.
I
I can watch a top player level up on ranked and then go to a tournament and beat people with the same stuff he was doing on ranked. I can't wait. I need it.
You know, it'll be clean if every year they decided to drop a patch, unless there was some super great game-breaking thing like, I don't know, you can't grab Diddy after he does this move. Something like that.
You know there's gonna be
was
stuff
stupid.
like that. There's always stuff like that every year.
But
Right?
if you
But
hit
other
someone
than
with
that,
banana, you get another one for free.
yeah, I just really hope like they try to like wait out the patches a little bit unless something is glaringly bad that it's like, all right, we can't play your game unless you actually do a frame 1 patch right now. Like, but other than that, I hope they keep coming out with like DLC content, you know, when it comes to actual costumes. Don't just give us 4 to like 6 or 8
Yes.
costumes. Keep
I
coming
want
out with
alternate
steady little
costumes.
updates. Fuck the Mii's, they're dead. And you know,
no, Mii's. They
Fuck the
they can
Mii's.
ship- No, hold on.
I'm gonna make a weird. I'm gonna make a
Please
weird
get the
prediction.
Mii's out of here.
I'm gonna make a
Get
prediction.
them
I'm gonna make a
out.
prediction right now. I also hope that the Mii's are gone, but I have a feeling that we're actually getting a 4th Mii type. I think it's gonna
Yeah,
be
double
like
down.
Manchester or something.
Double
I
down.
think they're gonna double
Hey,
down.
hey,
I really
no.
do.
We're not
I
gonna
really
get
truly
Mii
believe we're gonna get
grappler.
another- we're getting another
Me
Mii.
grappler.
He grappler. He
Stop,
coming.
man.
He coming.
We're gonna get Mii's that have moves from their games instead of custom shit. That would be
Okay,
so
can
much
they just
better.
all leave?
Mii's should have moves because there's a
These
whole
should
bunch
not
of Mii
exist.
games.
Get these abominations out of my
Mii's as they
game.
were
I actually
in
think
Smash
that would
4.
be if
you-
they had
want Mii's to
one
be free,
Mii
you're trash.
moveset.
You're trash.
If there was one Mii moveset that was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
based on things from their games, and you could
Like
just
Miitopia
swap
and
out the
shit.
character, that would be totally fine.
The
No.
So if
current
it was
Mii's in
just one
Smash 4 are
character.
dog shit. If you want those Mii's back, then I'm sorry.
Okay, but the question
No,
is, are we
I'm
getting-
trying to see a me smack someone with a balance board.
Are we getting customs?
No, please no.
That's the
Because
question.
we're gonna have
they need
people
to
Find
get
out
those
at
saying
E3
that
if we do.
Because if
We're
they get
gonna
rid
have
of if they get rid of those Mii's and then keep customs, I'm gonna still be
They
angry.
didn't even give every character customs last time. They can get out.
Right.
Get some things out of there.
Right.
Yeah. Get
I
this
just-
shit out.
I also think like for the not for the DLC, sorry, for the ranked mode, like they need that, but also it needs to like not be trash. Because if it's trash, then what's the point? In the terms of like, so like in the fact that in Dragon Ball Fighters, if I disconnect, I can just leave, and for a while you would just like not even lose points, like what?
You know they're gonna
You
mess
just
that up,
Right.
But even in Mario Tennis, the person that leaves loses in
They
the
They
if you're still
lose,
there, you get
and
your-
it
you get
tells
your
you
W.
how many disconnects they have. That's broken. Like
But
I
you
need
still get
that.
your W too, so that's fine. They can just do
Right,
that.
that's fine. As long as it's not like I can get to the top 10.
Yeah, no. As long as the
and-
person that leaves loses and the person that's still there gets their W, that's fine. I'm
Right.
down with that.
Yeah,
You know what's weird, dog?
What? Go for
how
it.
how homeboy Sakurai said, if you what is it like you could only have 10 loadouts for customs. Like, did he? I'm not trying to disrespect Sakurai, but did you think that far ahead, fam?
What do you mean?
When it came to the loadouts,
Yeah, you
for
could only have
customs.
up to 10.
Yeah,
So
You couldn't-
like, if you
For
wanted, you
Mii's?
couldn't have every like combination of custom
Oh,
moves
I get it. Okay.
on a character.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yo, low key though,
I mean,
they
he
can get
asked-
rid of custom moves, but they should
Mhm.
keep because equipment's fun for like single player modes. Like you just
It'd be nice
play
if we
classic
got
mode
single
with
player.
fucking souped up Cloud.
I'm glad Zeph just said that because I think that's going to be something that we're going to see during Treehouse.
I want
I
single
don't think they're going to show it during the direct. I think during Treehouse Live, one of the segments is going to focus on the single player mode.
I think you get a
And I
trailer.
think we're going to see a new single player, whether it's a subspace or an adventure mode or whatever. The more I think about it, the more I love that idea from last episode, the episodic version of Subspace, where then little by little they add new chapters with the new DLC characters, and then by the end of it, they end up having a chapter where all the characters come together. I think that would be an amazing way to work around doing like a Subspace mode without having to force all that development time on Sakurai in 1 year. I like that a lot.
Yeah, that was a good idea.
All right, well, beyond Smash Brothers, because obviously we talk about it a ton on this show, so we don't need to focus on it too much. One last thing I want to say. New characters do you think are going to get announced?
Okay, how many times?
How
Not
many?
what, not what characters, not what, not when.
It's just how
not
many?
what characters,
Just how many.
How many? How many new?
Okay,
characters?
I set my thing on my bingo card. I set it. It's kind of high, but since I feel like Smash has to be the main focus, I put 6 newcomers.
Okay.
Jesus.
D1. We're just
feel like
gonna go
that's
in
safe.
upside down Discord order. So D1.
All right, I feel you. I'll do 4.
Boom.
Oh, is it me?
Yeah,
Okay,
we're going in reverse
5.
this time.
5. Tito.
5. What did I think in my bingo card I said 3. I said exactly. I said 1 for the direct, 1 for before the invitational, and then 1 after.
Shofu, how many?
A couple,
Nice. Safe bet.
You got a number. You got to give one number.
a few.
It's gonna be 2.
Is that 3?
Okay.
Like
That's 3.
Well, okay, he said a couple. That means 2.
then he said a few.
Afterwards, so that's 3.
Oh,
A gaggle.
you said you gargle.
Stop. Let's just
And
move
I'm
on.
gonna say 4. I think it's gonna be 4. I think we're getting 1 during the invitational, and I think we're gonna get 3 playable in the demo. But I think the one at the invitational is not gonna be playable in the demo.
Like,
Oh. I think I gotta agree with Zeph. I think I'm gonna say 6 actually. I think we're gonna get like a big blowout in the direct with 5 characters and then 1 at the invitational.
7.
Just
and
one
none of
yet,
them will be
7.
Isaac.
No, they're all gonna be. It's gonna be Isaac and then 6 colors.
All right.
Kill
Well,
him.
then
Get him
moving
off
on
the
from
podcast.
Smash Brothers, because
Get
there's a
him
lot
off.
of other Nintendo stuff still to talk about. It sounds like we've all kind of come to a consensus that like September, October will be when Smash comes out.
Yeah.
But another game that normally comes out in the fall that we actually have not heard anything about since it was announced last E3 is the Yoshi Switch game.
Yeah, I don't know when
So
they're
that
gonna.
will most definitely be there. And I'm guessing that will probably be either an August or October game.
I don't know when they would release Flippy Dippy. I'd say October, maybe. I don't know. I feel like Yoshi isn't a big deal. Like they could just drop it down next to any game, to be honest.
Yeah, Yoshi's just kind of cozy fun. Kind of like Kirby.
Yep.
Do
Yeah.
you think we're going to get any type of Labo support with it, considering it's got that
No.
charred cardboard aesthetic?
No, I don't think
Forgot
so.
the Labo existed.
Yeah, Labo's done.
Well, all right.
Roger, you have one?
What, Labo?
Hmm.
The box still. I haven't built them yet. Myself, too. I bought them. I went out to
Oh.
stores and I bought Labo because I really, really want to play it. So, but I will. I will at some point do a stream.
If you wanted to really play, you would have been played it.
I've been playing a lot of other stuff. I've been playing E8 for Nintendo Switch.
All right,
America, it's a long game, man. I want to beat it before E3. So
all right.
you're out here trying to expose me. I'm not play it. I'll get around to it. I'm gonna build
never
it at
playing
some
it.
point. I will. Don't say that. Come on, I will. I
He's
promise I
never
will.
playing.
I want to see how Labo Man would work in Smash Brothers, so I'll play it. Build my little cardboard house. None of you were invited to come visit.
Okay.
Oh, good. All right. Well, then, outside of Yoshi, There's one other game that we know will be there because the 2018 game, not talking about Pokemon. We all pretty much assume that Pokemon will be a Treehouse segment or something. I'm talking about Fire Emblem. It is finally time for the new Fire Emblem game to get revealed. We know it's coming in 2018. We know absolutely nothing about it. So that will almost definitely be at this E3. I think we're going to get a release date. I think we're going to see some new type of waifu feature where you can like pet your waifus or something.
With HD Rumble, let's go.
And I think there's going to be, and I know this is a really shocking prediction, but I think there's going to be an anime girl with giant boobs who's going to be the main character.
Okay. I know Coast is on the same page as me.
I mean, I'm not a Fire Emblem fan, but I'm ready.
You a fan of titties?
Let's get it.
It's time.
What is it time for?
I'm excited, man.
It's time for
titty time.
Titty time podcast.
Titty time
podcast. Oh, no. The true meaning of Comfort Coast.
Oh no!
Oh my goodness gracious! I don't know how they're gonna top Camilla, man. I feel like Camilla's unbeatable.
They'll do what they did in Fates, and they'll add Camilla into the game with different hair color.
Camilla 2.
Pink hair. Could you imagine Camilla with pink hair in like a sultry barmaid outfit? Yes, please.
They put Awakening characters in Fates, so why not?
Just give Camilla a fat ass.
Yeah, none of these Japanese games have fat ass.
All right, Shofu, what are you doing? No.
Right, that's literally just titty podcast.
Oh, true. A little bit, you know what I'm saying? There we go.
I'm seriously stoked for a new Fire Emblem though. It's been a minute, and I really want to play a new one. So I think it'll look awesome in HD too, because you know it's been a while since we've had one on the home console.
Fates had me ready to dive onto some asphalt from my roof.
You still with tease?
Yeah, I wanna. If I'm gonna have a new Fire Emblem game, I want it less like Fates and more like.
Awakening
Fates.
was fine. I liked Awakening. Fates, though, that's not good.
Dang. I like Fates a lot.
Titties a lot too.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yep.
Okay.
Gameplay, release date, we're gonna get Fire Emblem. What else? I mean, those I feel are the big four for them. I think it's gonna be Smash, Pokemon,
Metroid
Yoshi,
Prime
Fire
trailer.
Emblem.
Bayonetta 3.
Gameplay, I think we're gonna get. I think we're gonna get a trailer for Metroid Prime, but I don't think we're gonna get gameplay.
Yeah,
Because there's a lot of stuff that they could potentially show. There's Animal Crossing, there's Bayonetta, there's SMT, there's Metroid Prime. Did I say that?
Wonderful 101 port.
Okay.
I think that'll happen. I think we're gonna get a
Pikmin
Wonderful
4.
101 port.
Here's my hard read. Mario Party.
Ooh.
Yeah, I have Mario Party.
Oh, I
That's
need
my
that.
hard read.
It better
That's
have
my
online
hard-
too.
And the thing is,
That
my hard
online.
read says Mario Party trailer when they announce multiplayer online.
Okay.
Oh, I can
That's
see
my-
that actually.
that's
How
the
have
read
they,
I am
how have
making.
they not made a Mario Party have online
You
yet?
know what company we're talking about.
How have they not made a Mario Party with online?
Have you played Smash?
It's
before
2018. I'm not
with
leaving
4
my
people?
house. Yes.
What?
Most recent
just
Mario
gonna
Party
lag
game,
like
if they're gonna make a
No, it's
new
not.
Mario Party game for Switch, I hope and pray that it's just like turn-based and you don't have to be in the car, and it's fun because the
I'd
past
be
three
fine
have
with the
not
car
been
mode.
fun.
Yeah, car mode is fine.
Cut the car out of there.
I don't
Let-
care
jump-
if the car is there.
Put
Where's
Ryu,
the online?
Put Ryu from Street Fighter in the next Mario
What?
Party game and have him beat up the car.
Can you
That's
shut
what I
up?
want. I want the car to be gone.
No. I need
Yes.
some online.
Yes, that's
can
the
put the
hard
online-
read.
I
I'm
don't
not saying I have
have
to put online
friends,
in.
all right? How am I going to play this Mario
okay.
Party by myself?
Tell them.
No new friends.
This got sad.
No, it didn't.
Fun.
I'm
Are
perfectly
you
fine.
still there, D1?
You know, man, you're right.
I actually think they're gonna announce a new Bayonetta because Kamiya has been.
They already
Retweeting-
announced it.
Oh, then never mind.
Okay.
Are you serious,
the-
guy? There's no
What?
way he's serious.
Okay.
There's literally no way he just said that. I hope
I
he's
did not
joking.
know.
Is it? It's a prank, right? It's a prank. It's gotta
Wait, did I say announce or?
Yeah.
Said it now.
Yeah,
to say
You're not
show.
getting out of this.
I meant to say show, but Either way, I saw Kamiya tweeting retweeting a bunch of Bayonetta art. So
No, I mean D1 disappeared, but I was gonna say I think his favorite game is gonna make a resurgence because the producer said they're making a new one.
Wave
And we
Race.
should expect it soon. I think we're getting a Wave Race game announced. Yeah.
What day are we gonna get Nintendo announcing how long it's gonna be? The presentation.
Probably like sometime this week. They usually
We're gonna get it like half an hour
Friday.
before.
Friday.
Stop. That'd be awful.
That's usually how they do it, though.
God. I want
How many minutes do you think this is going to be?
I want it to be an hour. There's so much that they have. I know that they're making. that they can
48.
show. I want an hour.
Yeah, 48 would be nice.
Anything around an hour. So 48's fine.
I'm gonna guess 60 minutes. That's my guess. An hour.
Yeah.
Wow. Yep.
That'd be kind of crazy.
Because they have to show off all those ports too that we know are coming, like Dragon Ball Z fighters in Fortnite.
I think
Oh, yeah.
Fortnite is
Yeah,
going to be a
push
bigger
montage,
deal
though.
than people are making it out to be. I think
Yeah.
there's a lot of people who are like, "Oh, Fortnite's cool on Switch," but I think people underestimate how massive that is to get that game on this console. Because every single person that I know that has kids who play video games, the kids play two games. They play Minecraft and they play Fortnite.
Yeah, the Switch will have
Already
both,
doing
and you can play them on
incredibly
mobile.
well on the Switch, and so I feel like if you throw
Well,
Fortnite
you
on
can
there,
play them on mobile anyway. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess 42 minutes, if just because with the current format of the Nintendo Directs, they're very streamlined and they get through a lot of things, a lot of the smaller things very quickly.
You know they're gonna spend 15 minutes on Yoshi's Flippy Dippy.
Is that what it's
hope-
called?
I hope they don't spend 15 minutes on Yoshi's Flippy Dippy.
It's gonna.
can we
it's
not
gonna
call
be
it that,
at least-
please? That makes me
Alright.
uncomfortable,
I
bro.
want to call it Yoshi.
Nah,
Nah, I don't
Yoshi's
think I don't think they'll
fucky
spend that. They're not gonna spend that long on Yoshi.
Oh man.
They're gonna spend about 10 minutes on Nindies.
Nah.
Yeah, I
Most
see
If
that.
they, if they
actually.
show
Most of the
Nitty,
time will be
Max
spent
is
on
gonna
Smash.
Die.
Yeah, Smash is gonna be like 10 minutes max.
Reggie's gonna say, "Here, look at these Nintendo indie titles," and then the screen's
I'm
gonna
gonna get
swap.
banned on Twitch when they show Smash.
Same.
I'm gonna start beating off.
Okay.
What?
Maybe don't do
That's
that.
Hello?
that is not okay.
But
What?
I'm joking, Twitch. Please don't ban me.
That is
Somebody-
unfitting behavior of a Twitch partner.
What?
I'm excited for Smash.
So no
dude.
one, so no one's gonna collect him.
I'm gonna have hella people in my house when they show the Smash stuff.
But see, I'm gonna be alone, so I can.
I could
Why
be
is it-
screaming at my camera, I'm sure. So that's it.
It's gonna. I'm very.
Who's
I'm very
who's staying with you, Shofu?
Your mom and
Me.
your daddy, your bald-headed granny.
Oh my god.
I haven't said that since I was like 7, bro.
Your bald-headed granny?
Doomington, McDarrett the 7th,
Okay.
DC Universe, and Duncan. Man, see, it was supposed to be those 3, but then Duncan said all of a sudden decided he was going to E3. So I
Like
don't know
Mike.
how. I don't know how these people are gonna fit in my.
So
damn
Mike's
house.
actually staying near me. Mike's gonna stay in Glendale. So that'll be
Dude,
fun.
it was like 11 p.m. and Mike was like, "Okay, I got an E3 pass," and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, man.
So that'll be fun. There's gonna be a lot of us there.
I got space, but I don't know how cramped it's gonna be in here, man. I didn't know
Someone
there was
gotta
gonna be
sleep in
4
the
people
closet.
in my house. I thought it was only gonna be 2 or 3.
Cozy.
Yeah, it'll be fine though. I got Smash Bros. You know what I'm saying? I got
Yeah.
Schnacky Snacks.
This is gonna be fun.
Ah,
That's it. Remember when Roger cried over Lucas and got roasted so badly he removed the video? I certainly did not remove the video. That video is still on my YouTube channel.
That's
got like
Rogers
200,000
based
some views.
Lucas. Yeah, it's still right there. You fucking
It's
liar.
definitely right there. I did not remove that video.
If they show Gino, I'll probably have a worse reaction than you did with Lucas, to be honest.
I don't know. That Lucas one hit at just the right time because I thought we weren't going to see Lucas again. I'm a massive Earthbound fan. I was a little drunk from the night before. So it hit at just the right time.
mentioned
And I
Gino while
lost my
D1
money.
was still AFK.
And me and D1 are part of the Gino gang.
I don't know, man. If they end up announcing Simon
GG.
Belmont, if that's actually a
Yeah.
real thing, like I'll probably.
On my card, I got
there.
Gino, Banjo, Belmont, and Bomberman. I'd be so down for 3 Konami reps, like Snake coming back,
If Snake
Simon
comes back, oh my
Bomberman.
god.
Yeah, give me Bomberman. That's the
Hey.
one character I've always wanted.
They could do that for like a bunch of character releases, just like if they're all from the same.
Dude, it would be sick if they all just walked in together.
So, like Bomberman and Snake just like come out of a room after like a briefing.
I would geek if like it's just Bomberman's goofy ass,
Yeah,
big ass head.
Snake and
Just
Simon
Snake holding a grenade, bro. I would geek. Oh my.
Nah, they all come together. They all come through holding hands like the
Bro.
Smash 64 commercial.
Snake would pass Bomberman a grenade, and Bomberman would pass Snake up. Oh!
No, I want to see.
That's
Snake
why
hiding.
That's why we need subspace.
I want to
need
see Snake
Bomberman and
hiding
Snake hanging
from
out.
fire, and he's like on the codec. He's like, I ran out of ammo, and then the camera pans over, and you see Master Chief holding a magazine, and he's like, all right, let's go, let's do this. That'd be crazy.
Master Chief,
Say let's go. You know full well if Master Chief was in the trailer, he would not say let's go, let's do this. He would say, okay, let's finish the fight, and then would go bum ba bum.
I think he's an
Bum,
underrated
bum.
pick, Master Chief. He'd
I
be
want
super fucking fun.
Yeah.
He's an underrated pick.
Give me
for
the
sure.
energy sword.
Yeah.
Pretty sure we've mentioned Master Chief on every episode at least.
Yeah.
Because what other? I feel like
We gotta spread those
beyond
good vibes.
Belmont,
Yep.
Did we
beyond
talk
Belmont and a
about
couple other characters, I
Minecraft
feel like
getting a stage apparently.
Oh,
But
that
not playing the
rumor.
what
character?
was that? Yeah, that rumor
Yeah.
was weird.
It was like there's a Minecraft stage, but not a character,
Yeah.
which I'm fine with. I know that's
Cool.
fine with me.
Cool.
Imagine getting your ass beat and it's the quiet and peaceful music of Minecraft in the background. Yeah.
Creepers trophy.
Oh my god! They need to just bring back all the important cut characters, and just add to it.
Yeah.
What did Emily Rogers say? This is the ultimate Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
This is
That means
the most
Snake
shocking-
he has to be back. It's not the
I
ultimate
hope so,
Smash
too.
unless Snake is there. Snake's got to be the
Goes
most
back.
important cut character.
If Isaac's in the
Yeah.
game,
They give
I'm
Snake-
giving $1 to everyone in this chat.
That's
Yeah.
a
Old
thousand.
Snake skin,
Okay.
or they give him like the Venom Snake skin. Oh my goodness, I want him so bad.
Yeah.
Snake Eater.
This is the last
The
episode.
Shadow Moses stage, like from
This,
Brawl.
is the,
I
this
love
is the last
that
episode
stage so
before we
much.
see what it looks like.
That's crazy.
That's true. By the next episode, we will know a ton about Smash Brothers for Switch.
You didn't miss
Crazy
much,
to think
D1.
about.
I just talked about newcomers. I mentioned Gino for the both of us.
Thank you.
Mentioned while you were gone that I think we're getting a new Wave Race announcement.
Yay. You know what would be cool? Mock Rider, dude. We'll never talk about
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about the Fox. Was that thing real?
The
That Fox game?
the Star Fox
Okay, great.
GP. We don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a hard read right now that game is not gonna be at E3. He showed off at a direct later in the year. I don't think they're gonna throw Star Fox in there when they have Smash and everything.
Hey, take a shot every time Roger says, I'm going to make a hard read here.
Got it because you guys started saying it.
I'm
so.
dead.
No, there's not going to be a Japan time on the Monday of E3 week.
Actually announced that.
So-
Then, yeah. So
There'll be conferences
this-
going on.
this upcoming week with E3, there will not be a Japan Time episode because a lot of us will be at E3, obviously recording live reactions and stuff too. But we will be back the Monday after E3 to talk about everything. It's probably going to be a massive, massive episode. I think the show notes we're probably going to have to tone down everything. We're going to have to choose maybe 4 or 5 things to focus on and then spread out the rest of it over the. But
What else do you guys think there's going to be
For what?
from Nintendo?
That's the thing, is that they have so much they can
Yeah.
show. There's,
It could be anything.
Like, in the back of my head, I'm like, there might be a 2D Mario, another 2D Mario.
yeah,
that
that's
they
on
could
my
throw out.
bingo card too. 2D
I
Mario.
think that's next year. I think that's
Paper
next year.
Mario's chilling somewhere. I know that's being worked on. I know for a fact that they're talking about it.
For Mario.
Yeah, I know SMT is being made.
Do you
They
think
have
we're
a
gonna
bunch
get
of
trailer
shit.
of that? Should
I'd
be
like
out
to
that soon?
see an SMT trailer because it's been on the 3DS for so long now that I mean we need SMT 5.
Thinking about shocking characters that could maybe be thrown into Smash Brothers that would really I do think if they threw a Persona character in there, maybe like Joker from Persona 5. Reached out to Alice and said, we want to represent the Shin Megami Tensei
Let's
Persona
end.
series. I mean, if they put Joker in there with the Persona music.
Wait, in SMT or Smash?
Should we bring up the Bomberman thing, or is that probably nothing?
No, let's
I
talk
don't
about
know,
it, 'cause
that
that was,
Bomberman-
wasn't,
Yeah, let's hear
yeah,
it.
that was a weird tweet.
That Bomberman thing is a little bit too perfect. It's a little weird.
Oh, Brick, talk about it.
They
Yeah, what is
tweeted.
this?
Konami tweeted. Where is it? Where'd it go? They tweeted 1 week. Super Bomberman R launches June 12th. Wait, no, that's not it.
Wait, what?
Wait, was that it?
Yeah, that
No.
was it.
June 12th. Oh yeah. They said it launches June 12th. Grab it and destroy your friends while the E3 news rolls in. As always, prepare for more explosive surprises. June 12th is Nintendo's day.
Bomberman for
It's
Smash.
just kind of weird.
Bomberman for
Prepare
Smash,
for more-
man.
What Twitter was that posted on?
Konami.
On the Konami Twitter.
Just a little
Hold
weird.
on, let me see this.
Bomberman for Smash!
And they got the 8 costumes there. It's a little weird.
It's a little weird, yeah, that they retweeted a picture of Bomberman with hashtag Nintendo.
I'm gonna put it in the chat if people haven't seen it yet.
A little weird.
This is the one character outside of the character that I got, which was Wario, that I've always wanted in Smash.
If they didn't tweet the prepare for more explosive surprise, I wouldn't think about it at all.
Yeah.
But it's something.
So great. He would be so perfect.
Imagine if
And
this
actually,
tweet
Wario
gets
and Bomberman
deleted
were in a
now.
game
I don't
together, right?
want
They
lanky Bomberman. I want short ass Bomberman. Like, I don't want this lanky ass dude. I want short ass
Sakurai's
Bomberman.
pretty good about giving us like the classic version.
Yeah,
I
we'd
think we'll probably
probably-
get like an
Yeah.
N64 era.
I need
version of Bomberman.
I need classic ass Bomberman. He's like 2 feet tall.
Okay, but what color are you guys using? Because just for sure, Bomberman's in, no doubt now.
We use the red one.
I'm using
Black
the green
Bomber,
one.
dude.
I'm using the pink one. Look, it's the only one with the heart on the head.
Okay.
Must be the main character.
So I think I'll do the yellow one. I think I would do the yellow one. He's the happy little guy.
I'm doing
I
the
like
one
it.
that sleeps.
Yeah, we know about you.
The yellow one's my main when I played this game on the Switch. It came out already, but I guess the big news is that they're releasing on Xbox,
and
PlayStation,
Xbox,
and
yeah.
PC. So yeah, that's I guess that's the main reason they're announcing this, but still interesting.
It's so weird that Pyramid Head is in fucking Bomberman R. That's strange.
If they're gonna put Bomberman in Smash, I need Bomberman Hero music. Like that
Yeah.
soundtrack is so.
I need
good.
redial.
Mix of Redial.
I need
is,
I need
like, in my top
Bomberman
5.
64 the second.
Yeah, I was gonna say the exact same thing.
What was that sound though?
Yeah,
That was me not being able to speak any English, so I was like,
Got it.
Gross.
Nintendo predictions before we wrap this bad boy up.
Golden Sun.
We about to
Any
see
predictions that aren't Golden Sun?
no more heroes, and then they're gonna say Travis Touchdown is in Smash Bros.
Yeah,
For it.
Forgot
Yeah,
about
dope.
Travis.
I mean, you know, it's weird when I tweeted a picture of me and Travis Touchdown at PAX East, and I asked for a Travis Touchdown in Smash. He liked it and then followed me, and I was like, "What? What does that mean?"
Talking about Suda?
I don't know.
The creator has mentioned that he wants Travis Touchdown in Smash on multiple occasions.
It's-
probably happy
I
he
want
said
it too.
that.
I want Gino on
That
multiple
doesn't
occasions.
matter, man. Everybody
on.
wants their character in Smash. You'd be a fool not to.
Of course.
But
Love
him and
Miracles
Sakura are
before
boys.
those,
They go
wow.
way back to the sandbox and nap time and the apparatus and the jungle gym and the monkey bars, bro. You about to be
What
in
the hell was that?
What was that sound?
it.
I don't
what that
know.
was. It wasn't
That sounded like a goddamn Windex bottle.
Good.
Hey, for all
We
I
cover
know,
everything. I feel like we covered
I
everything.
want my character in Slap City.
Okay.
We're good
Well,
now.
I think.
All
I
right, so
think that's-
guys, that was our E3 prediction episode of Japan Time. The next time you hear from us, the world will already know what Smash Brothers on Switch looks like. I know you guys are too. So real quick before we leave, everybody plug where they can find you. Discord order starting with Coast.
You can find me everywhere at Coastword. And you can join my Discord at coastword.moe and come for Coast.
teamjapantime.cool.
Cool.
It's based on YouTube, on Twitter, Instagram, and on Twitch.
Oh,
Gross.
All right, you know what I'm saying? You can find me in the trap. Ain't nobody do it bigger than Lil Tay. I'm only 9 years old. Dropped out of Harvard and into a Rari. Youngest
Okay.
flexor of the century, my boy. Can't even reach the pedals, and I'm gonna still drive this car.
The setup there to do Ferrari, and you didn't do it. That's
He did.
painful.
Do you have a license?
Don't worry about all that.
Okay.
Tito?
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Tito KMF on Twitch and on Twitter. Right now, streaming God of War, good ass game. Gonna do Kirby next. So, yeah.
Damn, we didn't even have viewer questions. Look at him in the chat. Roger's a terrible host. Look at him.
We don't
Look
need
at
him.
We have a
We don't need 'em. We
2-hour,
don't-
bro. We had a 2-hour E3 prediction podcast. There are plenty of other times to do viewer questions. So
We don't need
Yeah,
him.
That's fine.
look at him. Yeah. All right.
That's crazy.
Okay, keep asking them.
All right, you can find me at Viram_SD on Twitch and Twitter, and I'll be chilling at E3. So if you're at E3, come and say hi to one of the freshest people there.
All right.
IED1.
One of the freshest.
Oh, what up? My social medias are XD1X on Tumblr, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, and on Facebook it's D1.Smash. But yeah, I do commentary and stuff all over the place. Currently streaming Danganronpa. I probably said it wrong. But yeah, man, thank you guys always for having me, and I will be at E3 as a guest along with Roger and other people who will be there. It's gonna be dope. We're gonna play the game, record stuff.
Captain Zeph on Twitch. Don't follow my Twitter.
Oh, my bad.
What? Oh, you followed? Yeah. That's, not a good
Am I
idea.
supposed to unfollow?
Nah, at this point now you gotta block him.
Yeah.
Wait, why?
Just the rule.
Okay.
Shut up.
Comfort Coast.
Last thing I want to say right before we
Don't.
wrap this up. No, it's one last thing. Shofu,
Huh?
I saw earlier today somebody asked you when is the next Pokemon Cypher,
Okay.
and you said, what was your answer?
It's next year.
Oh,
What?
What?
Wait,
that's
That
not
was
what-
not your original answer.
Yeah, that was not the answer that I.
That was not the
saw.
answer you gave.
I don't know.
Huh?
don't know what
Oh,
that
yeah.
is.
What I said is, you got when's the next Pokemon Cypher money?
next year?
I hate Shofu.
What I said was, you got when's the next Pokemon Cypher money? I know what you're talking about
Said
now.
next year. So
Huh?
we're getting it next year. World exclusive. We'll talk to you guys later. Thanks so much for listening to this episode.
Okay,
of Japan
but
Time.
did
We
you
will see you
tell
in
them-
2 weeks. And Smash Brothers will be announced and shown at E3. It's going to be amazing. All aboard the hype train.
Come for
Choo
Ghost.
choo, people.
Why are you screaming
Oh.
in my ear?
Call the police. What? Oh, cool.
You just leave?
Yeah, he just left.
Just ran off.
He choo-chooed and dipped. Like,
Left.
That's what I do when I choo-choo.